reasons of material, I forced myself to watch the vice presidential debate while we were in Boulder. Everybody else went out and had a curry. I stayed in like a madman, watching the whole thing, and all I really got from it was a kind of feeling that, how can I describe it? All I can say is, every time J.D. Vance spoke into the camera, all I could think about was, interview with the vampire. Imagine him with fanged teeth and blood running down the side. Those cold blue eyes, yeah. That's what it seemed to me to be. And I think, you know, looking like that would be an improvement on his usual demeanour, which he has a face like a smug cat's arsehole. I had to clear up that assertion for someone online the other day, so just to be clear with you here, I'm not talking about the arsehole of a smug cat. I'm talking about a cat's arsehole that's somehow able to communicate a certain smugness that you don't know where it comes from. There's an important distinction. It's a sphincter thing rather than a feline thing. Just to clear that up. These are important distinctions. From here, anyway, where I'm standing. Yeah. But I'll be honest with you, I found it encouraging. When you got the nomination, I actually thought, you know, this might not be a bad thing, because if I was a candidate whose worst demographic was women, I would nominate a female vice president to ameliorate the effect of my sexist kind of patriarchal bullshit that I keep coming up with. Instead, Trump was nominating another sexist arsehole to go out there and attack women for no good reason. And I thought to myself, this might be the moment when the women of America step forward to save our asses come November. So and that feeling was underscored somewhat a few months later when we were in Greensburg, Pennsylvania, up the river down the road, and it was the day that old Joe took the dive, and I had like 4 hours between the sound check and the gig to work out how to properly pronounce Carmelo. We don't say Carmelo that way in my country, we say it differently. So yeah, but when I saw her that night on TV saying that she knew how to deal with Donald Trump because she'd been dealing with men like that all her life, she didn't just speak for the women of America, she spoke for the women of the world. And I think that's why there's going to be women there will make a difference in a couple of weeks' time. So guys, we should get our asses in gear and get out there and do what we can to support them in that. I did see something, I was in, first the same for the reasons of material, I was in New York waiting to go up to the Newport Folk Festival in July, and I watched the Democratic Convention, the Republican Convention going on live on TV, and there was a moment there that I found genuinely chilling, all joking aside, and that was the moment when all of the delegates held up placards with a single slogan on them. This wasn't some mad idea that's scrawled with a marker pen. This is something that had been printed en masse by the Republican National Convention to send a message, and what was on that placard that chilled me so much were the words, "Mass deportations now." Where I come from, with the history of my continent, that means only one thing: